Welcome to Jerry Springer. Today we're here, joined by the troubled nation of France, trying to find his father.
Ils me l'ont Jerry.
Yeah, I love crepes too. We'll go over to our first guest, King Louis. Okay, now we welcome our first guest, the King of France, Louis XVI. Come on out. Security! Easy, France!
Louis on a petit bit.
So Louis, what are your plans for France?
You know, Jerry, France has always done well under the monarch. God has chosen me personally to rule this country.
Interesting. So Louis, why do the first two estates get all the power when the third one makes up 98% of the population?
Well, Jerry, we were born into these two estates. Our aristocratic blood is superior than the third estate.
Okay, Louis, I have the test results right here. You are not the father.
Have you ever had an execution gone wrong? Battle axes are clunky and hard to use. And swords just aren't efficient.
There's gotta be a better way.
Hi, I'm Billy Mays here, bringing you the latest in Dr. Guillotine inventions, the Slap Monarch. Slap Monarch cuts tomatoes, styrofoam cups, and monarchs.
Billy, I got a pesky extremist on my head. Will your product work for me?
It sure can! Bam! If you like the Slap Monarch, call 1-800-1789 and we'll double that offer. That's twice the Kings, twice the House of Bourbon, and 3 times the third estate.
I don't know, man. She look like a woman. Welcome back!
Sir, we found heading towards Austria.
Louis, you are not the father.
Whammy!
And now, for our next guest, we have the one and only, the uncorruptible, Maximilien Robespierre. Come on out, Robes.
Oh, bonjour.
Well, Robespierre, what do you think you can bring to the table for France?
Well, being a nationalist, I believe that this third estate should govern the country, as the first and second estates only make up 2% of the population. The third estate is truly French, and the first and second estates marry partners out of the country, and subsequently, they have less French blood in them.
Well, Robes, how does this affect the French national identity?
Well, Jerry, France should be run by the true French people.
Well, Rose, I have the test results with me right now. You are not the father.
Whammy!
It's locked. To the basketball court. Oh. To the tennis court. And for our final guest, some call him an usurper, some call him an emperor, Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte. Come in here. Whoa! So Napoleon, what would you do for France?
Mr. Springer, I am an ultranationalist. I believe the whole world should fall under the rule of France. They are the superior race.
Well, how does this affect French national identity?
France needs to establish itself as a leading role in the world, Jerry.
Okay. Napoleon, you are
The father!
Come on, Napoleon, let's ride this Egyptian roller coaster.
Sorry, little guy, you have to be this tall to ride.
Truly, none of these three men are actually France's father. King Louis only cared about the small percent of nobility in the nation, and he crashed the economy of the country. Robespierre got too far into the revolution, which led to so much death and turmoil across the nation. And Napoleon Bonaparte proclaimed he spoke for the people, but in fact he crowned himself emperor when the time came. None of these men are France's real father.
But Jerry, you're the father!